Alright, welcome back to Taste Panel for Chili Nerds, and this is episode 40. Alright, for those who have been watching the show, the premiere episode of our 2010 season was this guy, which is Jolokia by K. Johns. Okay, you guys take a look at that if you remember. Alright. This was their 10th anniversary sauce, I believe, and it's marked with the number 10. Alright, now the strange thing being is, in my hot sauce shopping, I came across this guy. Alright, and this is also called Jolokia, and of course by K. Johns, and it also has the 10, and has the identical label as this one, but as you can see, this is something completely different. And whereas the sauce we did at the beginning of the season, this guy here was a sauce containing fatali peppers, red savinas, orange habaneros, onions, all kinds of stuff, naga jolokia powder, and bunch of other ingredients here. So however, this little guy bearing the exact same label is Jolokia Puree. Okay, so all that's in this guy, whereas the other one had that myriad of various ingredients, this one only contains but Jolokia chilies and vinegar. So, why they have the same label on it, and the same name, and the same packaging, hey, I don't know. This guy seems to fit more comfortably in their Select series, I would think, though it doesn't bear a label to say such. So anyway, there's not much else on this packaging. Gives the ingredients, says Jolokia Puree, world's hottest chili. Yeah, that's it. And of course, K. Johns had their sauces on our show multiple times, and they are based out of Columbus, Ohio. Alright, so being episode 40, usually every 10 shows I try to do something really hot. Today I don't know that I have a super hot, but Jolokia Puree has some promise. Anytime we have a K. Johns product in a little bottle, that usually spells trouble. In the past, we've had the outlandish Black Mamba sauce, and then a couple shows ago, we also had the very hot Lethal Ingestion. Both of those in these little 2-ounce bottles as well. So, yeah, Jolokia Puree with nothing but Jolokia peppers and vinegar. Alright, take a look at that. And yeah, so mystery of the packaging. We have two completely different sauces with the same labels, but so be it. And the aim of this show is always to try all sauces that come our way, even if it bears similar packaging, so we can contrast and compare. So anyway, brought the trusty knife. This has a little plastic wrap around it. See if we can get that off. And hey, that wasn't so bad at all. And give this guy one more shake and try Jolokia Puree. Alright. Let's give this guy the test of the nose. Alright. Alright, kinda has a fruity nose, catching some of that vinegar in there, giving it a little bit of a tangy aroma, but boy, it has a really deep chili aroma. Really kind of smells hot, actually. So we're hoping that's the case. So it smells a little fruity. a little tangy and a bit hot. So there we go with the trusty spoon. Alright. Okay, body is kind of medium, kind of ketchup-y in consistency. It's well pureed. I don't see any seeds or anything going on. I don't see any chunks, though it is kind of pasty in body. Has a bit of an oily sheen to it. You guys catch that in the camera. Burnt orange in color. Sort of typical hot sauce look. Almost a little tomato pasty. So, hey, here's to it. All right. All right. Wow. Catching the back of the throat there for a minute. Let it calm down. Whew. Kind of has a really kind of fruity sweetness up front. Very taste of chilies. Catches the back of the throat right away. Really hit me there. Pretty hard blast right off the bat. Still kind of burning back there. I'm getting a real good kind of almost like a horseshoe pattern burn on my tongue, kind of up front and coming back along the sides of my tongue and starting to push back towards the center of my tongue, back of my tongue and back of my throat. Has me there. Full pattern lip burn for sure. My lips going off, kind of almost like, feels like they're crunching and squeezing together. Lips are going. Good lip sting. Really good burn there. Back of the throat area. Good. Catch a lot of heat there. My lips feel like, wow, it almost feels like they're just drying up and dehydrating and just crunching together, like in dryness, like a sponge that the water's being sucked out of. Getting some saliva buildup. Walls of my mouth and the mucous membranes on the side. I have a good sting going, loosening my sinuses. Whew. Boy, that was... The funny thing of this is, I put it in my mouth, I got a nice, sweet, chili hit, some slight vinegar tang, and it kind of seemed like I was going to be able to talk right away, but then the back of my throat just grabbed me there. And, wow, I got a really, really good burn. This is maybe one of the worst lip burns, and up in behind my lips into my gum area. It feels like it's drying out, like it was put in salt and just left on there. Whew. Man, oh man, it feels like my mouth needs to be rehydrated. This area, all drawing out all the moisture, and I'm getting left with like a dry burn. Wow. Whew. That's a hot one. Yeah. Boy, no disappointment this for show 40. Whew. Jolokia. Alright. Jolokia. This is the Jolokia Puree. Alright, you can see that. Kind of has a medium body, sort of firm. Not too thick to pour. sinus avalanche coming down with